Putain, on était dans la Batcave. Tadam. Point, 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 point. Point, 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 point. Ta, 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 la, 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 la. Je peux vous faire la bande son si vous voulez. Ta, 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 ta. Ah bah si vous avez pas, c'est le premier épisode. Le royaume de l'ombre. Ah, c'est les tickets de ses parents, bien évidemment. Faut lui rappeler pourquoi il fait ça. Il a piqué le disque dur. Petit coquinou. Pour la connexion, d'accord. C'est pas rapport de presse. Ok, donc ça c'est du lore. Très bien. Quoi? Ah pardon.
Computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Eh bien, c'est parti mon Zappy. Comment je fais pour aller Ok, alors juste, je me remets en... Voilà.
Off a building for this?
What's inside? Hanser la clé USB sur le bat ordinateur, bien évidemment. Putain, si j'avais ça chez moi, je peux vous assurer que je gagnerais de la place quoi. Tu caches tous tes meubles dans le sol. Toutes tes fournitures, je les mets dans le sol, tiens.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
Yeah, well, this is the only room that really matters.
Well, then you won't mind if I skip cleaning the rest.
Dis donc.
Dusting is murder. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Est-ce que... Ok, je suis censé faire quoi là?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
I don't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
So,
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left.
On l'appelle la sacoche.
Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this woman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Alors, Catwoman.
Found her.
Nouvelle sur la scène du crime. Impliquée dans plusieurs intrusions récentes, efficaces, ne laisse aucun indice derrière elle, le GCPD n'a actuellement aucune piste. J'aimerais en savoir plus à son sujet, évidemment. Bien évidemment. Mince, non, je voulais regarder. Ah mince, il y a un mec que je voulais regarder.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her.
Ouh.
You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night.
T'imagines?
And worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Alfred en Batman, quoi.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
On n'est pas un petit peu le meilleur détective du monde?
They may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be
Exactement.
careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Après, on a été dans le seul Fred, donc c'est quand même pas trop mal, hein. Cobblepot Park. Oh. J'aime bien la DA. Je trouve que les dessins sont ultra beaux. J'aime bien cet ancrage un peu...
Where are you, Oz?
Non, mais non, je voulais regarder le journal, je voulais regarder le journal. Ok, donc, en gros, attends, si je redescends comme ça, là. Est-ce que je peux regarder le journal? Oui, je vais pouvoir, là. Yes, nickel. Ok, bon, il faut qu'on trouve Oswald. Il faut vraiment lui donner une pièce.
Thank you, sir.
En même temps, on est Bruce Wayne, quoi. Je veux dire, on est un peu playboy millionnaire, quoi. Donc si on donne pas un peu de thunes à tout le monde... Qu'est-ce que tu fais, là? En retard, retrouve-moi la statue.
Great.
Eh bien,
Statue, but no Oz.
c'est pas grave, on va regarder un petit peu ce qui se passe autour. Chariot, regardez. Trafiquant. Alors, est-ce qu'on a vraiment envie d'aller discuter avec un trafiquant? Bon. Après, je suis la nuit. Donc du coup, il peut se passer des dingueries, quoi.
Hey, beat it.
Yes.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz?
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment!
En vrai, ils sont passés à 2 doigts de se faire défoncer par Batman. Voilà, c'est tout.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Voilà.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged
That's it.
once that entire time.
Oswald Cobblepot.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut, lui? Je suis vraiment en train de me demander ce qu'il veut. Hein.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My
family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
C'est bien ça.
I know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself.
Voilà.
Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never
Enfin,
want to see
ouais,
his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest.
Voilà.
Falcone made a stack of cashing corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'll be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
Faut qu'il se calme,
Sorry, mate.
Oswald. Hein.
This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no?
La référence. Ouais, bah oui, oui.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham.
Mais c'est pas lui normalement.
And I'm here to let it in.
Ah.
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Ça va la menace? Il est malade lui, hein?
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Au sud.